Hi guys, welcome back to Chinese TCG Store. Today I'm going to have a market watch for you. It's going to be a little bit longer, I think. I guess we'll kind of see how fast we go as we get through it. I did want to announce we did just get ahead of 300 subscribers, so I wanted to thank everyone that's hit the subscribe button. And I wanted to announce that I am going to be doing a small giveaway to kind of celebrate hitting 300 subscribers. So what I'm going to be doing is giving away a secret rare MST first edition from Legendary Collection Joey's World. And all you need to do is be subscribed, like this video, and then also comment down below. I pick the winners from the comments, so you definitely need to make sure you leave a comment, be about anything, it doesn't matter. But thanks again, guys. But with that aside, let's go ahead and get into the market watch. So first I wanted to look at Dark Beckoning Beast from the 2021 10 of Ancient Battles. Ultra rare because this is a card I talked about when it was well under $1 towards like 50 to 60 cents, that it could potentially get some attention once we had Power of the Elements come out. And I think it did get a little bit of hype here. There's one listing left let me refresh this real quick because I pulled this up earlier. That might be gone. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, you got one listing at 99 cents before it's $2. And then when I checked yesterday, this was like 250. So if you bought these, I would go ahead and start listing them up for like $2, $2.50, and go ahead and get rid of them. I don't think that this is going to be the preferred way to play sprites, or Sprite rather. It just doesn't, it's just not the best. Like, I think Deep Sea Diva or Nimble Beaver is better, in my opinion. It just seems like a little clunky. You're having to play like extra bricks in your deck that you don't really want to play. But it is something that people are taking a look at, and it's definitely cheaper than buying a Diva at this point, probably. Moving on, Fusion Deployment. So this is also in the 2021 10s, the secret rare. This card, when it came out, was like literally 50 cents, not even $1. Kind of moved a little bit over $1 and then kind of came back down towards $1.50. But recently it's kind of spiked back up towards $4. I think I talked about picking these up at the time when they were under $1, like right when it came out, because we looked pretty extensively through this set on which penny stocks I thought were good. But this is quickly moving up towards $5, and I'm not sure why this is moving right now, but it's a really good card. It's just not really seeing play as far as I know. I don't think you would play this in like Despia really, but pretty interesting. But if you have these, you might want to offload them. I know I have a playset, but I don't really want to offload them. I kind of just want to hold on to them for now. Unless it goes up towards like $6 or $7, then I would probably part with them and just get a lower rarity version, because there are more than just the secret rare. Although the secret rares look really nice, but this was definitely, these like are sitting in my bulk somewhere, because they definitely weren't very pricey when they came out. So original print, $2.50 roughly. There's also super rare, that's 22 cents. So if you just wanted to have the card and you didn't really care about rarity, you might just want to offload your secret rares and get supers, if you even care about it at this point. If not, just go and offload it. It's free money. Okay, so next is gonna be Battle of Chaos. So definitely there's some movements on the Starlights in here, as well as some other random cards, really. So kind of wanted to take a quick look through and kind of point out some of the cards that we've talked about before. So Dark is up towards 500 now, and then bottoming out towards 600. It's the card I said to pick up at 250, 280, 350, 380. And this is kind of where I expected it to go. Will it go back down? Probably not. It'll probably stay above $500 from here on out. And over time, probably go up from here, because it's definitely the best Charmer Link monster, in my opinion. I guess the only thing that it has going against it is it's not like a female like the rest of the Charmers. So I guess collectability wise, people might not like it as much, but playability definitely is there. And on top of that, like if you're collecting the Charmers, you just have to have all of them. So it doesn't really matter if this isn't your favorite one or not. You're still going to need it. Dark Magician's still around the 200 mark. Illusion of Chaos is still kind of down in price for the Starlight Rare. I think it went down as low as like 150, 160, but it's kind of like around 170, 180. which is still really cheap in my opinion. If you want them, I think it's still a decent price. Dynamorphia Theresia down to $85. This was definitely the card to buy originally at $85 and then sell when it went up towards like, I think it was all the way up towards like 180. I thought about buying this originally when it came out, but just decided against it. Probably should have, but I told other people if they wanted to get it, it was a decent price. But yeah, the time to sell it was during the hype. But if you want it now, I don't really foresee it going much lower. So if you just want to play the deck or something, I understand getting it now. I think actually Dynamorphia did pretty well in an event, I think this past weekend, which was really interesting. And it was like a pure Dynamorphia build too. It wasn't like a Despia build or anything like that. It's definitely cool to see because I really do like that deck. Chimera is at 37. It's probably just going to hang out in this range for a while. Illusion of Chaos back down towards 31. I think the reason why this hasn't spiked up much more than it has, kind of went up towards 35, and now it's just kind of chilling between 31 and 35, is because the reprints we got for Magician Souls, I was expecting for them to be a lot more accessible and cheap, but they were short printed, so there's not really a loss of value on that side of the package, meaning there's not extra money freed up to buy this as well. So I don't know that this will go higher than 35 in the short term, with Magician Souls being reprinted as a short print. Okay. There's also, I'm not going to cover everything, but there's an ultra rare that I wanted to take a look at right here. So this caught me off guard. I actually pulled this when I opened this set. This is probably now officially the most expensive card I pulled when I opened this set, because the secret rares I got were absolutely terrible. I got a sales ban, which is now like $2, and I got a Ice Jade Cosmo something, which is like, I think, $1. But these are going for $6. If you know why, let me know, because I don't know why this would be doing well. I mean, it looks like it kind of works with Dark Magician, so I wondered if maybe this is like a Dark Magician tech card. But I think I'm probably going to offload mine because $6 seems pretty high for what you're getting here. Moving on to next card, we got DD Crow from Dual Devastator. Another card that's kind of like a win for us recently if you picked it up, because I said to pick it up around $250 to $3, maybe $350, somewhere in that range. But these are up towards $7 now, which is pretty insane. I think it was actually higher when I looked yesterday. Let's refresh this because I can't remember if I pulled this up yesterday or today. I think I looked a couple days ago and it was like 750, but I don't remember when I actually pulled this up. Okay, so yeah, near mint $7, bottoming out towards $7. If you want to start offloading some extra copies, I think that's fine. I would always make sure you just have a playset of this card at least, but definitely about doubled up on value there from that $3, $350 mark. Looks like the only bulk direct sellers got them for 12, which is insane. I don't expect them to go that high, unless it starts seeing a lot of play, which I don't know that it will. Okay, next is another buyout that I mentioned to pick up when it was $4 or $5 for the secret rare, which is Gizmek Orochi. $28 lowest here, which is pretty insane. I didn't expect it to go this high this soon, but yeah, if you have extras of these, or just I would offload any of them. It's not really worth holding on at 28. I feel like this is kind of a little bit of an extreme reaction. Just go ahead and get rid of them. I'll list them up for like 25 or something. Get rid of it, and you'll be able to pick it up later down the line. Or if you just like want to make sure you have a copy, you can come get the ultra rares for $2-3 a piece, which isn't too bad either, but kind of is what it is. They're both kind of getting some attention. Gizmo Orochi is really good. I really like this card, but I'm not going to hold on to mine for $28. Next is Mathematic Subtraction. I actually sold mine, I believe, earlier or yesterday or something. They got bought out. But I had mine listed pretty high because I expected this to happen with this not getting a reprint, while some of the other expensive Mathematic cards did. But apparently Mathematic might be pretty good after we get Power of the Elements released, which is going to be Friday, I think, officially. We already had sneak peek this last weekend. Lowest on these right now is $10, which is crazy. I've been going up to 12 here. If you have these, unload them. If you're not planning on playing this deck, there's just no reason to hold on to a super rare that you never know when it's going to get reprinted. Obviously, since they've reprinted some of the Mathematic cards early this year, they might have their eyes on reprinting this as well sometime this year. Who knows? They probably just didn't reprint it earlier because it was basically like 50 cents when Ghosts from the Past 2 came out. But if you pick these up, good on you. I know when we looked at this maybe a week ago, because somebody mentioned, I can't remember who it was, but somebody mentioned to look at Mathemax, and I think this card was still like under $1 or under $2 at that point, something like that. But yeah, I would offload them for 10, 11 bucks. Next is Abyss Dweller from OTS Tournament Pack 13. Another card that I've been kind of on trying to get people to pick up early when they're around the 50 to 55 range. That's getting some attention, which I knew it would. Since we're getting tier limits, and this is going to be something that they play most likely. The lowest now is 70, and then quickly goes to 80 here after a few sells. There is this seller here that's direct that has 8 copies, but yeah, I expect it to kind of go towards 85. I don't know if it'll break 100, just because of Power of the Elements, but it's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, you might want to dig yours up and go ahead and start maybe listing a couple for around that $90 mark or $85 mark. I wish I would have picked mine up. I know I told people to pick these up, but I pick up a lot of cards, so you just can't get them all, unfortunately. I wish you can invest in everything that you think is a good idea. Next is Psy Framelord Lambda from Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge. This is also another pick of mine that did really well, I think, this week. Had bottomed out towards like $4, and I picked up a couple for that 354 range. I think I maybe picked it up a while back. It was maybe like towards a little under $5. It was definitely under 5, but maybe not as low as the bottom of 350 here. Lowest listing now, $21. I'm gonna refresh this because I think I actually listed mine up or one of mine up. I'm gonna probably keep one and sell the other. And I would probably do the same if you picked up extra copies. I'll probably get rid of some at this price. Looks like mine is not sold yet. I'm gonna try to sell one for 21. I might list it lower here and just get rid of it for like 18. I do expect this to kind of calm down a little bit. I think this is a little bit of an overreaction. I'm not even sure why people are buying this out, other than I do think Gamma probably would be decent in this format. So maybe people are wanting to run Lambda. I feel like Lambda is one of those cards that people always think they're going to run when Gamma's in the format, but it just never ends up being too good. It's a lot of you have to kind of spend a lot of resources to get that on the field, even though it can be worth it. It doesn't always work out. But I think that's just about it. Other than I will say, if you still want a version of this, like if you're considered playing it, there's still a rare that's like 25 cents. So feel free to pick that up as well and offload your secret rares if you're wanting to play it. The secret rare kind of does this all the time, where it's down to $5, back to 25, down to $5, back to 25. It's just whenever it comes into the format or is rumored to be coming back into the format. So I always advise people to pick these up when they're really cheap, at least for the secret rares. That video actually went quicker than I expected, but I think that's going to be it for the most part. Like I said, we will be doing the giveaway if you tuned in late for a secret rare Mystical Space Typhoon. So just make sure that you're subscribed, you like this video, and you need to comment on this video. I guess maybe to help you out, the prompt will be, what are you most looking forward to in Power of the Elements? But I think that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.